now Sunday morning, Santa Pod for round 2 of the championship. It's elimination day. Getting ready for first round. Should be about 12 o'clock and it's going to 1:45. So just getting all kitted up, ready for the call. And we're against Justin Moulton on his ZX12. So we ended yesterday, jumped up from number 8 to number 2 qualifier, which we're well happy about. So hopefully have another good day today. So we made it through round 1, so we had Justin Moulton on the ZX12, so we actually had problems. We took the win, I got it into 6th, sat up, and we took the win. We went a 975 on a 55 dial. So second round, that puts us against Phil Pratt. So for a bit of a change, the race fell in the final last event. He did take the win because we broke out, so we'll see if we can get one back up on him today in the second round. So we'll see what we can do. See that red drum over there next to the toolbox? You carry it. It might be a bit heavy, but you'll be alright. That rig, you're right in front of you.
Petrol one.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my side. Heavy, isn't it? That's fine. You hold that for me.
I think that's flat. Well, that's isn't it?
Should I let go?
You can let go. It's not going to move anyway. You like something?
Yeah.
Bang on 10 look.
Yes.
So we'll leave that there. When I run, we'll drop it down to 9, but we'll leave it there for now.
Boo.
Screw that back on.
It does swim.
She's not been down, has she?
Well, she won't be on yet.
Yeah, just.
So did she do it?
Don't think so.
Did she win?
All good?
is that the Scott and Phil show?
Basically, yeah. The kind of two dominant forces in ET bike over the last few years. Phil Pratt, who for the first time, I think, virtually ever since the inception of the class, had to pay for entry this year because Scott Collier won the championship last
and
year.
actually, you say that, Phil had won every single championship, national championship in ET bike. The only year
Since
he
the
didn't win it
inception.
was the COVID Cup.
That's on record.
Yeah. Until Scott came along and took it last year.
Well, at the moment, they met in the final round a few weeks ago at the Spring Speed. Here they meet in round 2. This is the kind of race that could be crucial come the end of the year on deciding the championship. Scott Collier off and running, as they both are. It's going to be who does the best job of judging the stripe and taking the lights. The answer is Phil, 8.99 on a 97. Scott was bang on. Now that was a drag race. The win margin, 007. That was basically won on a hole shot, just the most minuscule hole shot. Scott wasn't late at all, he was 0.68, but Phil was 0.40. And that's why they're both that good.
Was it me?
Yeah, I saw
Must have
yours.
been fucking close.
What the f have I got to do to get around you now?
I'm sorry, man. No, you
Well
can
done.
do it, you can do it. I'll see you down there, right?
Well done. Alright, so it's now a different day. It's actually been quite a while since Festival of Power, which was round 2 of the championship. Since then we have actually had round 3 of the championship. That's been and gone now. I've got all the footage from it, I haven't put the video out yet. And we've also had street weekend, so that's probably going to be the next video after this. So we faced Phil in round 2. So obviously Phil is the guy that we were battling with last year for the championship. We ended up on top. We took the #1 plate home for this season. It has been me and Phil again this season so far. Obviously it was me and him in the final at the Spring Speed Nationals, I think it was, at the first meeting. He took the win in the final, so it's looking like it could be the same scenario again, with it being me and Phil battling for the championship. So yeah, we faced him in round 2. We were feeling pretty good going into it. Obviously Phil being quicker than us, I leave first, he has to chase us down, get round us, and obviously not break out at the other end. So I've got the time ticket up here. So we went 0.68 on the tree, which I was pretty happy with. We dialed a 9.55 and we went a 9.55 with a 2. We're only 2 thousandths off our dial-in, and with an 0.68 reaction, probably 90% of the time that will get you a race win. But not, unfortunately, not against Phil. So he went 0.40 on the tree, he dialed an 8.97 and he went an 8.99. So I think they called it as 007 in it on the finish line. We did get off it at the top end. If we didn't, we would have broken out. So he effectively got us on a whole shot. So it's one of them. It was a real good race. You can't get much closer than that. We were both clean, both good on the tree, and we both threw the finish line as well. So Phil actually got through to the final again and did take the win. So he is kind of running away with the championship. Like I say, we've had round 3 as well since then, and there's another 3 after that. So when I'm filming this, it's 30th of June. It's a Monday, and this coming weekend is round 4. Qualifying Friday and Saturday, eliminations on Sunday. So that's the Summer Nationals. Just down here getting a few things sorted, a few bits to look at on the bike, which you can see behind me. It doesn't want for anything. We've put a new chain on it and a couple of other maintenance-y type stuff, but nothing drastic. So hopefully we can start clawing back some points this coming weekend. So if you've made it this far in the video, appreciate if you like, subscribe, share, all that other shit. And we've got plenty more coming this season, into next season. So we've also got Sky's Dragster, which is behind me. So we've not had any content on that for a while. There is updates to come. It's moved on quite a bit since we last saw it, so that should be quite cool when that comes out on track. Something totally different, nothing we've been involved in before. Obviously Sky's first big car, if you like, and she's probably going to be in Pro ET or Super Comp or something like that, hopefully running mid to low 9s to start with, to be fair. So do all the like and subscribe and shit like that, and we will see you in the next one, which should be Street Weekend number 3. So that's a pretty cool video. See you then.